promised to kick off the big sales at the stroke of midnight Thursday, not waiting for Black Friday as usual. But you'll have to get up pretty early to snag the top 3 hot holiday items. Industry analysts say you can expect shortages of the TMX Elmo, PlayStation 3, and plasma televisions. Robin?
Yeah, with so many of those new toys out there, some parents, you might be having a tough time deciding what to put under the tree this Christmas.
That's why we send Doug Warner to the toy store for the next 3 mornings.
What an assignment,
I know,
man.
He's there anyway most of the time, so we just send him there for work.
The
He
good,
examines
the
the
bad,
good, the bad,
yeah.
and the cute, I guess.
Yeah, they didn't have some of this stuff when I was a kid. Here's a rock. Go play, kid. When considering appropriate, we're talking about, is it safe? Is it age appropriate? Over the next 3 days, we'll be talking about toys which challenge the mind a bit. And in part 1 of Playing Smart, we begin with the toddlers and infants who may be enjoying their very first Christmas ever.
It's really important to put some thought into the kinds of toys you want to be purchasing for the children in your life.
And the key word here is thought. Not only the thought we put into the purchase, but the thought a toy may put into the mind of a young child, especially an infant or toddler.
When we're looking at infant and toddler development, besides the safety factor, we also want to look at what's going to develop the child's motor control.
According to child behavioral expert Barbara Wright, at this age, repetition is huge. It teaches cause and effect.
I can do something that results in something else happening. So I can push a button and touch this toy in a certain way, and a noise is made, or I can shake it and it rattles.
Other key factors to consider, and this one is a must, make sure the toy is no smaller than your child's fist. That's the best way to guarantee the toy can't be swallowed. Also, take time to read the age-appropriate tag on the box. It's there for a reason.
And even at 9 months, they're getting,
even
hey,
at
I'm
9
stacking
months,
something and I'm making noise.
A child can sit there and learn how to do this, yes.
And something which should make every list with every age group, pick a toy which promotes parental interaction. Remember, the toy isn't just supposed to babysit our children so we can go do something else. But a bonus tip for us all, just when you thought eating out as a family is now impossible because of your so-called high-maintenance toddler, check this toy out.
And this can entertain a child while they're sitting in the restaurant and playing, so it encourages fine motor development as the child spins it around.
It just sticks right on the end of the table.
It has a suction cup and sticks right on the table or right at the high chair.
A great idea, so your food doesn't end up right on the floor. And this one has been tested. We've used this at a couple of, I actually bought it after shooting that story, and it just sticks right to the table, and the child, basically, it entertains him or her while you actually get to shove a couple of bites of food in your mouth. A couple of other ideas. You can't go wrong with the chew toys or the rings like this. These are toys, by the way, you want to keep in a separate bag in your car. That way you always have those as a go-to bag when you're headed to the restaurant. Now, under 6 months of age, again, we're talking about anything that kind of jogs the mind, rattles, love the mirrors, anytime they look at themselves, and kind of freaks them out a little bit as well. And any of these plastic books like this, you can put pictures of the family in there and they can chew on them. And anything that creates a repetition, as we talked about, they realize if I keep pressing it, it keeps saying the same thing or keeps making the same noise. And those are the kind of items you want to start looking at. Robin?
Enjoy those toys with your kids now.
I've got a whole couple hours left to play with them right now.
Well, it goes by so fast. I can just remember it just seemed like that was not too long ago that was all over the floor of our living room, but not anymore. All right, now tomorrow, Doug is going to climb the age chart for us for appropriate toy ideas for preschoolers. And then later, preteens. Is that right, Doug? Absolutely. Okay, good deal.
Holiday meals aren't always the healthiest, but they're just so good.
Dr. Bowman is in the house this morning showing us how to eat guiltless for Thanksgiving. Can it be done? She is saying yes.
Just roll up to the table in my